Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to Cricket Happening Show today. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring my Cricket Happening shows today due to the YouTube not uploading. I'm sure you guys would have received my bulletin. Sorry about that. Not something circumstances beyond my control. But I'm back here again covering two matches today. One is we have into the close of play as far as South Africa and Australia is concerned, and it's basically very even in Stevens because South Africa made 266 all out yesterday, with the highest scorer being there was a contributions coming from AB de Villiers who made 64, Callis making a very quick 54, and Ashel Prince making a sedate 50, and they went on to 266. It was a debut for Patrick Cummins yesterday. He took 1 for 38, 3 for 69 for Peter Siddle, the best, 2 for 52 for Nathan Lyon, the off spinner, and 2 for Michael Clarke. And even in South Africa's case, it was something where they were looking in a good position at a score of 241 for 4 with Prince and de Villiers taking them, but then they collapsed. And this was the similar situation that happened to Australia today. In fact, Australia were bowled out for 296 today, but it was very surprising because the opening stand between Shane Watson and Phil Hughes yielded 174 runs for the partnership there. And Phil Hughes, initially they had some shaky moments there, but slowly settled down into their groove after Watson and Hughes started taking advantage of the bowlers there, because it was easy stroke making there, and both of them started playing the stroke. But definitely there was some good bounce, no doubt about that. And as you know, in Australia the ball normally comes onto the bat, and that's what really enabled Shane Watson and Phil Hughes to play their strokes with a lot of freedom, and they did very well. Dale Steyn was in fact, Philander Markle was bowling in the right areas, but Dale Steyn a bit wavered, I would say. But then, as far as Australia were concerned, the 174 run stand, they were unseparated during the lunch session. They took it on to 174, and both the openers contributing 88 apiece before Watson become a victim of Callis for 88 with 14 fours and 2 sixes. Phil Hughes, he showed those glimpses of that the back-to-back centuries that he hit against South Africa once upon a time, and he made 88 of 111 balls, 14 fours. But after that, the story that in fact South Africa really rolled back into the session, because the second session saw 56 runs being made and 2 wickets going. That was Usman Khawaja and Ponting. Ponting was dismissed very early today. Steyn came in and picked up 2 good wickets. Usman Khawaja, a lot of confidence by the Michael Clarke, the Australian captain, to promote Usman Khawaja, 1 drop, even ahead of Ponting. But Usman Khawaja failed today. LBW bowled Steyn for 12. He was pinned on the middle stump there. Ricky Ponting, trying to play a stroke of Steyn down the leg side, was trapped LBW for a duck. Michael Clarke was dismissed by a ball from Markle that bounced more than expected, and Michael Clarke tried to play it, and de Villiers took the catch. He was gone for 11 with 2 fours. Michael Hussey was bowled by a beautiful ball from Steyn for 20 with 4 boundaries. Brad Haddin continued his very unfortunate form here, as he was LBW bowled Imran Tahir. Now Imran Tahir came in and picked up 3 wickets. First Brad Haddin, and the googly which he bowled to Peter Siddle cleaned him up for a duck. Patrick Cummins was caught very well by Boucher low down on the offside bowling of Steyn for 2, and Nathan Lyon was LBW to a googly from Imran Tahir for 2, and Johnson contributed 38 good runs of 49 balls with 6 fours to be remain not out, and they were all out for 296. So from a position of 174 for no loss, they lost 2 wickets for 56 in the second session, and in the final session 6 wickets were down. And Australia, I would say, collapsed from 174 for no loss. They in a space of 122 runs, the other 8 wickets fell. So that really tells you the tale. As far as the bowling figures are concerned, Dale Steyn 18-3, 64-4 was the most successful bowler. Vernon Philander 15 overs, 4 maidens, 147. Markle bowled 17 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for 62. Callis 13 overs, 2 maidens, 1 for 56. And Imran Tahir confusing them with his leg spin and googlies, 13.4 overs, 2 maidens, 55 runs and 3 wickets. There was just 4 balls being bowled before bad light and rain stopped. There was a storm there, and one only hopes that we have a very good. One only hopes that the third day's play is not hindered by the rain, Graham Smith was not out on naught. Jack Rudolph was not out on naught. It's a 30-run lead for Australia, and they went into stumps at none for none. That is as far as this match is concerned. Now, I'm going to take you down to the current one-day international, which is being played, the third one-day international between Pakistan and Sri Lanka, which is played at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. And here also there was a story to tell about the openers. It was the Pakistan's openers who actually, it was Pakistan who actually won the toss in this third one-day international, chose to bat, and Mohammad Hafiz and Imran Farhat put on 151 runs for the first wicket. But this 151 run partnership that they put on, with the individual contribution of Mohammad Hafiz being 83 of 101 balls with 9 fours and 1 6. Imran Farhat made 70 of 82 balls with 6 fours and 1 6. But other than that, only Yunus Khan made a very good 42 of 52 balls with 3 fours. And again, like how the Australia collapsed in the second test in South Africa, a similar thing happened here. Pakistan couldn't capitalize on that very good start which was given by Mohammad Hafiz and Imran Farhat of 151 runs, and they were all out by losing 9 wickets for other 7 wickets in fact for 106 runs, and they were all out for 257. Not a good show by Pakistan, but as initially the pitch was not so easy to bat on. It was difficult. Mohammad Hafiz and Imran Farhat had to really weather it a bit, and then finally they saw that the bowlers were giving them bit, and they started taking advantage and playing their strokes. Mohammad Hafiz also hit some very good sixes. 1 6 that Mohammad Hafiz hit of Dilshan for a 6. Imran Farhat slog swept the other spinner for a 6, and both of them put on a 151 run stand with Mohammad Hafiz contributing 83 of 101 balls, 9 fours and 1 6, and Mohammad Hafiz was very aggressive. Imran Farhat also played very well, 70 of 82 balls. Other than that, Yunus Khan contributed 42 of 52 balls. Abdul Razak was promoted in the batting order. It was a failure, and he was holed out in the deep of the bowling of Sekuge Prasanna, the leg spinner, for 6. And I thought Sri Lanka really came back into this game. Umar Akmal was clean bowled by Malinga for 7. Misbah ul Haq was run out in very unfortunate circumstances for 7. Shahid Afridi couldn't really force the pace, contributed 15 of 15 balls with 1 4. He was gone. Safrad Afghan was cleaned up by Malinga for 3. Sohail Tanvir was not out on 10. Umar Gul was not out on naught. 257 all out. So for 8, Pakistan finished in the 50 overs. Malinga, 10 overs, no maiden, 2 for 57. Tisra Pereira, 10 overs, 1 for 45, bowled well. 10 overs, 1 maiden, none for 59 for Dilera Fernando. Dilshan, 8 overs for 1 for 38. Sekuge Prasanna, 9 overs, 2 for 39, bowled very well. Janta Mendis bowled 3 overs. It was Jivanta Mendis, 3 overs, no maiden, none for 15. Sri Lanka currently, in reply, they lost a very, very early wicket of Upul Tharanga, who was cleaned up for a beautiful delivery from Umar Gul for 4 of 2 balls with 1 4. And after that, Sri Lanka have been doing the repair job, and right now they are currently on 60 for 1 after 10 overs. So 10 overs, it's a very good going for Sri Lanka. Kumar Sangakkara is manning the crease right now, not out on 24 of 28 balls with 3 fours, looking good. Tilkatne Dilshan is with him, 28 of 30 balls with 5 fours. And Umar Gul today has been a bit costly, even though he has taken a wicket. As you know, Umar Gul has been the feature of this one-day series for Pakistan, has been bowling very well. But today he has been costly, but he has got he has given them Pakistan the breakthrough. 1 for 26 for Umar Gul. Sohail Tanvir 5 overs for 25, and Abdul Razak bowled 1 over, which cost him 9 runs. Now I take you down to the stadium, and also one more thing that I would like to tell you, dear cricket fans here. Dubai International Cricket Stadium saw the highest partnership for the opening wicket today between Imran Farhat and Mohammad Hafiz. So 60 for 1 currently. And Abdul Razak, as I said, whether he's going to bowl, one does not know. Yes, there is a change in the bowling here, as what the captain Misbah ul Haq has done is he has brought Mohammad Hafiz into the attack, because Razak leaked 9 runs in the very first over he bowled, and Mohammad Hafiz is currently bowling to Sangakkara. The next ball that Sangakkara gets, he pushes it, and but he won't get any runs. So the score stays on 60 for 1. They are going at a clip of right now at 5.82, and the required run rate for Sri Lanka to win will be 4.99. So whichever team actually wins it today, right now, as you know, the series is level 1-1. So if Sri Lanka is going to, whoever wins it will be taking 1-0 lead. I mean, they will be going 1 up in this series. Now Mohammad Hafiz in comes and bowls to Sangakkara. Sangakkara once again can't get any run. Stays on 24. Sangakkara stays on 25, and right now as Mohammad Hafiz comes in and bowls to Sangakkara, Sangakkara tickles it and gets a single. So Kamar Sangakkara moves on to 25 of 32 balls with 3 fours. Tilgat Dilshan 28 of 30 balls with 5 fours. So that's the current situation here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. I'll have to leave you, dear fans, friends, and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. And one hopes we have a good game here. And as I said, whichever team wins will go one up in this series. But an interesting prospect lies ahead. It's a real fight between bat and ball for sure. That's it, dear fans, friends, and subscribers for the Cricket Happening show for today. Hope you all enjoyed my cricket show and see you all tomorrow. Thank you.